Hey everyone, I'm Element. I'm back with another guide for Astral Ascent. Last time we covered the basics, and now we're diving into the advanced aspects for those next action packed challenges. I've spent an enormous amount of time playing. I've beaten level 60 and 70, and anything past level 60 is designed to give you an extreme challenge. I'm here to share what I've learned about optimization, core mechanics, and some new techniques. Whether you're here to see what's in store or if you're feeling brave, this detailed guide will clear the fog of this perilous war. I highly recommend going to watch the first guide as it has a detailed breakdown of the majority of the mechanics in the game. We're starting it off in the garden, our sanctuary hub. Let's talk about the Void Catalyst, which is where you'll use your collective destiny fragments to power yourself up. All these options help massively, but there are certain ones I prioritize. Survival is key. I suggest putting fragments into Star Shards and Sacred Dew to gain health shards more frequently and increase your healing amount. This is crucial because certain paths to destiny will lower your chances of seeing shards and will take away healing rooms. For raw durability, make sure to invest in Opulescent Vigor and Scale Core for more health and armor. To stabilize your builds and see your higher chances of getting the aura you need, I suggest speccing into Barbecue's Grace. This allows you to recycle an aura into another of the same rarity. You need to balance the destiny fragments to prioritize options that increases your chances of surviving rooms.
The arsenal. Weapons are collected by conquering destiny levels required by the weapon and have special challenges to complete during your run. Picking an optimal combination can help you adapt to different situations and significantly boost your damage output. I love pairing Yamat's Fighting Spirit with Spirit Rising. This gives you a close quarters option that allows you to gain a mana on hit with each orb used, which keeps the pressure up close. Combine that with the Stellar Core Bow as your ranged weapon to help you keep the distance when you need space. Using a Meteor Volley skill with this combo provides great burst damage when you collect the arrows. Use these combinations and more to influence how you want to fight. You can use Stellar Core as an opening and keep distance. When you are low on mana, use Spirit Rising to unleash its attack, then either continue attacking or gain your distance if it is safe. If you do retreat, try to grab the arrow for the bow for more range damage. It's time to talk about Path of Destinies, which none are very fortunate for you. Path of Destinies are difficulty multipliers and they will absolutely change your fate. They can have nasty side effects. Take Life Crusher for example, which makes the hero lose 1 max health per hit for each tier, or Vampiric Foes, which also allows the enemy to regain 10 health and Zodiacs to regain 2 health per tier. These multipliers can also increase enemies' health and damage. Trust me, it gets worse. At level 80 for example, you could end up facing 2 Star Guardians at once when you enter the Void. Routing at higher levels is critical. You must plan things out as best as you can. You can't go wrong with starting the first room with an exploration room for an aura reward or a fight room for keys. Getting 5 keys allows you to open up chests in the exploration rooms with better rewards than with 3 keys. Getting extra stats for armor and health is always highly recommended, but don't shy away from getting a level 2 feather for your spells. That's a huge power spike. You need to balance what's important to survive and build your stats versus getting rid of enemies quickly. Gambit rewards are low priority until you feel like you need to optimize your spells. They are randoms, but you can salvage them for more quartz. Imprints are always recommended once you have at least 2 spells you want to use for your last spell cycle, but I feel like they are more of a piece for later in your build.
If you're feeling confident, you can always fight a Star Guardian. This gives you an unlocker and a rare gambit. Crucially, using Andromeda's memory gives you a random stone per tier. This helps you counter the Explorer's Curse, which can make you lose 3 random drinks when you enter a new world. You want to change your priorities later in the run to ensure you can endure the countless elite enemies. I'm going to break down some aura mechanics and combos to help you understand how to create synergies. Having an aura that helps you activate effects are great for keeping up with the pace of the higher levels on the beginning of your run. For dealing damage with auras that not only have damage percent increases but also have effects like spell hit and spell cast. Having low cost spells is a popular strategy paired with spell hit and spell cast that allows you to constantly rack up damage while maintaining mana. So, let's just say you had the Crown of Goo and the Yellow Jelly auras. Crown of Goo has a spell cast effect which allows slimes to attack. Using Yellow Jelly could boost your damage from the slimes. That's a good combo that allows for consistent damage, and if you were to keep casting spells, you can create more slimes. Now, if you were to get the Sickening Spark aura, that will allow you to get the sparks on spell refresh, and every 7th spark becomes a poisonous spark, which allows you to turn a spark into a slime after it hits. Creating more elemental effects means more damage, so experiment with different combinations for more damage. You can also salvage auras with Barbecue's Astral Wish, which can salvage auras for an extra chance to help you get better synergies and powerful auras.
I'll make this one count.
This time, my vision will come to life.
Need new battle tricks? These advanced mechanics are essential to learn and practice. Starting with air stalling, as I call it. This is the mechanic where you can use your basic attack to stall your air momentum. This is great for avoiding enemy attacks you otherwise couldn't. By combining this with hitting an enemy to regain your jump, you can stay in the air for a long period of time and avoid the ground. Using ranged weapons will help you maintain your jumps. This alone changes the game, as there are a lot of attacks that cover the ground from Zodiac, and sometimes there's hordes of enemies in one small area. Dodge canceling certain spells is highly recommended. The reason? Dodge spells don't have full invincibility frames in the spell itself, and using certain spells leaves you in a vulnerable state. Yamat's Nihil leaves you vulnerable with the orb if you don't cancel your spell, but still leaves the orb. Be careful dodging those spells with a higher cast time, as you can waste a dodge and cancel the cast. You must master these mechanics to dodge attacks that seem like they are undodgeable. Using these techniques can greatly enhance your movement and attacking options, as you can use the air and cancel options to create openings. These are great to master and are very good for tough battles. There's always a way out, but it's up to us to react. When it comes to Master Akiyukis at higher levels, you will need everything going for you to beat him. He has powerful attacks and even uses mini Zodiacs during the fights at the highest possible Destiny levels. Be prepared for the hardest possible challenge in a roguelike I've come across. Use everything you can to make the best of your journey and overcome him. After Destiny level 60 is extremely difficult and was made to provide a hardcore challenge. Don't feel bad if you can't beat level 100, as even I struggle at higher levels. I love this game and just would like to help others experience all the game has to offer. Astral Ascent has came a long way, and I can't wait for Fallen Fates, which is the sequel. It's also coming with another character in Astral Ascent, which I can't wait for. With that being said, I would appreciate any likes, comments, or questions. Please refer to my last guide if you need any info that you might have missed. I think for the next big video is Hades versus Astral Ascent, so stay tuned for that. This isn't the end, but I'm signing out for now, and I'll see you in the next video.